Ohio State did not score a point in their 31-0 loss in the Fiesta Bowl. Bill, Doug, Ari, a lot of questions, I think, surrounding Ohio State's football program now. What is Urban Meyer going to do, especially with the coaching staff? Do you have any thoughts on how Ohio State should proceed? I think you have a few.
Yeah, I wrote, it's on cleveland.com right now. I don't think they can bring Ed Warner and Tim Beck back as the co-coordinators, and I don't think they will. It doesn't mean you have to fire somebody. You know, Everett Withers didn't get fired after 2013. He moved on to a head coaching job. So there's a guy out there, Bill Landis, who's out there. Sometimes people like crazy names. This is a crazy name that actually makes sense.
Chip Kelly is apparently getting fired by the 49ers. Adam Schefter reported that right before this game started. The timing was kind of strange. When he hired Tom Herman, Urban Meyer hired Tom Herman, it's because Tom Herman did tempo, right? And Urban Meyer loved that. Chip Kelly invented tempo. Not really, but he perfected it. And it's about more than that, though. It's about having a creative offensive mind and being a strategist, and I think that's missing in Ohio State's coaching staff.
Chip Kelly was at Ohio State's season opener a few years ago against Navy in Baltimore as a guest and as a friend. Why is that important?
Because this is Greg Schiano on the other side of the ball. Greg Schiano was an NFL head coach, was a successful college head coach who didn't have a job. I don't think Greg Schiano would have gone and worked maybe as an assistant for anybody else. That's the Chip Kelly situation. That's why we can talk about this and not sound crazy, because it's happening right now. So if Chip Kelly's getting fired from his second NFL job and he wants to work and he wants to bide his time for a year, this actually makes sense for everyone. They got away from tempo a lot this year. If Urban wants to change some things around, we're not saying it's going to happen. I bet you Urban Meyer's already thinking about it, though.
Bill, Doug, Ari, thanks so much for keeping up with all of our coverage. And we will have plenty more crazy, awesome, amazing stories for you as we move forward.